guys, welcome to this new game on my channel. It's American Truck Sim, and it's a game that I've been wanting to play for several months now, but I never could because it's only on PC and I didn't have a PC. So yeah, I tried to record this earlier, but there were some issues with the controller because this is a driving game and I prefer to play driving games with a controller, but it's a DualShock 4, so there were some setup issues. I am playing as a woman for no reason. I just liked the idea of a female truck driver better. So I do have this job going, so let's just continue that. It's not very long, I hope, but this is meant more as a test video for this game, so I can make adjustments if I ever do longer ones. Let's switch to cockpit. I did set myself up at the exit because it's kind of a tricky parking lot to get out of. And I am by no means a serious simulation type of person. So this is the most basic mode of this game, like automatic gear changes and just everything set to the most simple setting. Again, I feel like I should apologize for not making a lot of videos lately. It's not intentional, it's I just rarely have time and or energy during the week, and during the weekend I tend to get caught up in other games. Like right now I'm really into Rise of the Tomb Raider. And I think I'm about halfway through by now. And earlier this week I got Horizon Zero Dawn, which is pretty amazing so far, as expected. Whoops. Yeah, that was not the brightest move. I should probably switch the speed unit back to mile per hour, because it tends to be confusing when you see signs in the game for speed limits. And as you can see in my speedo screen thing, that's in kilometers per hour because it's more familiar to me. But yeah, like I said, it can be a bit confusing. It does say also in kilometers per hour how fast I can go, like the 89 in the white box. So I guess I could just not pay attention to signs, like actual street signs. I have tried playing this game with mouse and keyboard, and in some ways it's a lot easier because there can be a lot of button mapping. Like there's so many options in the game for, you know, whatever your truck can do. And there's only so many buttons on a controller, so you have to kind of decide which buttons you're actually going to use, or which functions. But I just couldn't really get to grips with driving on a keyboard. It's pretty difficult to stick to the speed limit because it's, you know, even with the controller, like with gradual trigger motion, it's hard to get a constant speed, and I don't really like to coast. It just feels a bit strange. As you know, I'm a working man right now, and it's going pretty well, but I've had some difficulties because well, for one, I'm not the most assertive person in the world by any means. I'm really struggling with that still. And the work itself isn't really something I really enjoy doing. So I am still on the lookout, but I don't feel like I can just quit the job I have now, because then that basically cuts our income in half. And it wouldn't be really fair towards Laura, so I'm trying to persevere. Looks like it is a pretty long trip. Like, I don't know how far I've come yet, but it says it's still 171 kilometers to go. But then again, I've only been playing for 10 minutes, so and as bad as the job can be at times, it is nice to have more money than I know what to do with for the first time ever. I mean, I do know what I would like to do with it, but it's nice to not have to, I don't know if there's an expression in English, but don't have to worry about every euro you spend. Because I can save up for a new base, possibly. Because I have my eye on a very nice cream colored base. And maybe some new, well, obviously new games, and like new recording gear, possibly. And probably the nicest thing about having a job that in my opinion, is not having anything to do when you're done, like at night or in the weekends. It's may sound funny, but it's still an idea I have to get used to, kind of. Because I often catch myself wondering or worrying if I have some task for school that I forgot to prepare, or just, homework I should have done but forgot. And it's nice to realize that you don't have to do anything. My job doesn't involve any kind of work at home. Like I said, I am, or I think I said at least, I am still looking around for other jobs, because I don't intend to stay where I work now at all. Like, it's just not something I can see myself doing even for another few months, because it's just so, I don't know, it's not necessarily formal, but it's just really dull and not a stimulating environment to be in. Even if the actual work I have to do isn't that bad, but I applied for, or I applied at a local music store where they need a piano sales guy. Well, I say piano, I mean pianos and keyboards and synths and stuff like that. And I applied for that, even though I'm by no means a great pianist or even know a lot of stuff about that. But I clearly mentioned that I am willing to learn about pianos and just learning how to play, even just for, a bit too fast, for demonstration purposes, which is a requirement, obviously. I know how piano works, like musically. I can come up with stuff, but I don't have the skill or the technique to play anything really good. That looks like the destination in the top right corner. I mean the top right corner of the GPS. I should mention I'm also getting back into streaming a lot more. For now, mostly Horizon. Which I streamed twice this last weekend. But I did make a new Twitch channel with the same name as this channel. But I got rid of that because I don't think ASMR streaming is necessarily something for me. Oops. Yeah, that's a ticket. And I did have a channel on Twitch with around 600 followers, and I thought it was kind of a shame to just ignore that and not continue streaming on that channel. So my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel don't have the same name, which may be confusing, and I hope it's not too confusing, but yeah, it's just really the easiest solution for me. And it's called Fudge Cake Stream, in case you ever feel like stopping by when I'm streaming. Try not to crash. I always do the safe parking, because it's not completely lazy. I'm stuck. Yeah. Maybe I should skip, because this is not going to work out very well. I hope the volume's okay, because it's, whenever I'm recording a new game, it's always a bit of trial and error to get everything set up right. But yeah, I know this is kind of a short video, and I tend to make longer videos usually. But I just wanted to get something done, even if it's just a short little truck drive trip. I will be doing longer American truck sim videos with longer trips or longer, delivery routes. But I really don't have the time right now, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.